Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning, December 9th, 2022. December 9, 2022. You know, Sierra Leoneans across the world, I want to know, say, today is a very sad day in the history of Sierra Leone politics. Very sad day for we. We don't get a very lot of sadder days then, but today, just to go further for continue, for prove the points that we've been making, the compromise or don't smell inside with politics, especially within the opposition.
Something happened, or is it because of a revelation where you just, or we all don't with the carry and see for ourselves?
Kashi, Comrade Koita, Salon people now waiting we yeri. Salon people all let Comrade Koita and Cash Box unable for sleep. Then he do research for find out. Now remember yesterday we talk about ECOWAS Parliament. When we hear city tunis, they talk come back and they lie by people how the police then go protect people them, now then kill them. By the way, may the souls of everyone who died that day. Souls. Yes, Kashi.
By the way, have you don't mention the dates today? I don't know if you forget or because of the whole painful thing.
Kashi, as far as the elections, we get 197 days left to elections, if that's what you're saying.
100 days. Ibrahim, to me, 100 days left.
Absolutely.
Because 7 days, you don't just know.
You don't.
Right. You don't understand? You see, Ibrahim, who get sleepless night yesterday and restless day. For more, we see that video, them will become worried, waiting at the response of the opposition. So we therefore go dig deep for no time for no listen the entire conversation, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
All of us, me, you, all of us today, we just did for try for see, because if the people that represent Salo, we go to call misrepresentation and proper representation. These people that are misrepresentation in the category. When you read the delegation, the young presentation, say we for represent the people. When it comes to Salon, hey Ibrahim, let you just die.
Salon people, I almost think we talk now about how compromise the opposition, especially the APC party that is poised to become the next government. How would they talk about parliament every day? Parliament, because the constitution says give parliament the power. That's what we. Now, what did the constitution say? When they talk about 105, parliament is the supreme legislative authority in Sierra Leone. Parliament, with a singer every day because parliament powerful, parliament important. Cherry Coco as the leader of the APC in parliament is the most powerful person, one of the most powerful person in Sierra Leone. Yesterday we see the ECOWAS celebration. We see members of parliament from other countries and they fought for we. And they give a synopsis now. I want to understand before I can play the sound what they can play for now. After we don't find out, because we know say if Cherry Coco and Manly Spain, then two people here when they be part of the opposition, we go on this delegation at ECOWAS parliament. If they be talk something, when they fight for Salon people, when they fight for civil democracy, if they fight for the APC people, if they fight for Sierra Leoneans as a whole globally, to God and is the minister that video there, who for don't see him. But when they say, where is video, Salon people them? Parliament, we talk about the compromisation of the parliament, we talk about the corruption within parliament. We say the opposition leader on the fight for now. The registration process, so quiet. The verification process, this man not talk today. 250,000 names deleted before he said they call for audit. This man for someone American now we call in a parliament. We wait. We say what's in Cherry Coco talk that ECOWAS parliament day. We want for Siam. We get 4 hours of video. We don't scour that video. We go through that video the all net. We don't find the side. Salon people them. Cherry Coco the for talk for defend the Salon people them. Cherry Coco not there. You know they inside the ECOWAS parliament. They say left for go, but not listen to somebody can talk up. But it's a way, Manly Spain for stand up for defense Sierra Leoneans and talk for we. Manly Spain himself now the member of parliament, now the opposition. You know they, but I play the sound. Let una hear this. Una listen for yourself.
So Senator Snow said there are 5 members of the delegation. 2 members are not at the opposition. Why are they not here? That question should go to those who are not here, not us. Okay, and those are not questions for us. We are here now. But for your information, I want to tell you that our leader of delegation, Honorable Ba, is presently in Sierra Leone. He had an emergency activity to attend to, and he went. So, what can we answer? And it's part of that. Honorable Man Spain was here. He went out. So I cannot tell you why he went out. But let me tell you this. It is their responsibility as members of the opposition to stay here and listen to the reports and maybe give their comments if they disagree with anything that is raised here. So, yeah, the question should go to them, not to us. Senator Snow. Then I come to
you know, at the play and back, salon people
to them, not to us.
When I listen, this is the SLPP member of parliament at the delegation. Now in the talk so at the play and back for Unala Yeri. At the play and back, comrade.
Then I come to Honorable Zago. No, I come to Senator Snow. Senator Snow said there are 5 members of the delegation. 2 members are not at the opposition. Why are they not here? That question should go to those who are not here, not us. Okay, and those are not questions for us. We are here. Now, but for your information, I want to tell you that our leader of delegation, Honorable Ba, is presently in Sierra Leone. He had an emergency activity to attend to, and he went. So, what can we answer? And it's part of that. Honorable Man Spain was here. He went out. So I cannot tell you why he went out. But let me tell you this. It is their responsibility as members of the opposition to stay here and listen to the reports and maybe give their comments if they disagree with anything that is raised here. So here, the question should go to them, not to us. Senator Snow.
Salon people them. Comrade Coach, I don't play them. Cashbox, I don't play them. I said today is a sad day in my political history. Now that country, Sierra Leoneans them. This is the SLPP member of parliament. Comrade Coach, I'm missing name. I know why I be rushed because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning now. I be don't tire. I try, I rush. I don't get this guy name. We talk this year. This member of parliament, one of the SLPP member of parliament. But this man don't tell me point blank. When Cherry Coco left,
Ibrahim, the guy will talk. They make the comments. Apparently, I think this stiff man, where King Hope Bible to care for, refer to him as this Mohammed Sidi Tunis. Refer to this this guy will make this comment as Honorable Sama. If you go like few minutes, 2 minutes back or so,
okay.
I think it named Honorable Sama.
Honorable Sama. All right. This now Honorable Sama, Salon people left. Cherry Coco left Sierra Leone. You know what they tell una say una for all una leaders, all una members of parliament for answer we. Cherry Coco they travel first of all, where they travel for go this ECOWAS, not tell we. And the taxpayers money can go in. Now Salon people buying ticket for good. As the leader of the opposition, I don't tell una over and over say if I announce to me where they go. When Cherry Coco left the ECOWAS parliament back for Camna Sierra Leone, we for no say Honorable Cherry Coco don't left ECOWAS parliament in the Camna Sierra Leone. Cherry Coco go, we don't know. It come, we don't know. Parliament say first for PR system, Cherry Coco not there. But parliament back na ECOWAS, so I say go represent, he left the parliament na Salon, he go na ECOWAS parliament, he not there. Who side this man be there? Who side this man be there? But you know, now clear manly spending on side first because again, members of parliament from other countries they fight for we as Sierra Leoneans. Now then they ask, say, where the opposition members them? Now on a 5 come, where the other 2 where the opposition? Then the honorable, when the SLPP they represent Honorable Sama. But they get honorable title. He say, and he talk and 2, and a 2 the guy they talk. Not to him. Why did the guy ask him? The members of parliament, Cherry Coco and Mali Spain. Now they come on, they know they. Then they go ask him why they come on at the well of the parliament. Why Cherry Coco not there? He said don't left for go Sierra Leone for go attend important thing. What's the important thing? What's the Cherry Coco? You left parliament na Sierra Leone where you be no. Cherry Coco no say then get for go table the PR system.
Hey, you know, don't get balance ball.
Hey God.
They don't get balance ball.
Hey God.
They just feel say, you know, they don't get full they don't get big fool there. At the first instance, when people have been affected, like the parliament for the PR system, they say Cherry Coco go attend important meeting na ECOWAS. Now when it comes to crucial businessman for talk inside ECOWAS, they say Cherry Coco don't come out ECOWAS, he don't go now return for go attend important issue na Salon. Ibrahim, the guy they are the wicked.
You know, Comrade Koita.
The guy they're wicked.
Cashbox.
You know, Ibrahim, how they get they sleep? How they get they sleep? 1 minute they were fighting in parliament for the PR system. They say Cherry Coco go na ECOWAS for go attend important meeting. Now, right in ECOWAS, when they point out the issues them, now the court but Salon, foreign honorables them, then now they say, but let me can't talk now. They say they don't go to salon for go attend to important issue. Who's guy commot they go there pattern this? Who's guy in the bond out of the bond business this? Who's guy big dance this na pala na salon Ibrahim?
You know, Kashi.
You know the painful thing now where salon people they believe this back on top we aid. They don't not only that they believe you know Ibrahim they want make we self believe I'm big fool. You know Ibrahim, why is it that guy they asked the somebody can tell me say when you watch the video them where be there on social media come before you come inside you don't say this na cut and paste. In other words, they talk. So a lot of people are left for talk or say, oh, not talk or say things out of context. But clearly, what did I do with that video there? Now, out of context. So what is wrong for me to go pull in your video what he say? But you know what's happening, Ibrahim? They are parliamentarians there. They feel say they're not going to stubborn do them. They feel say that just they go make sumu na people like yes. They just feel say they go make they go Kongosa. They don't get mind talk. They feel say they're not Kongosa do. They don't send you go to parliament or ECOWAS for go Kongosa. They send you there for go team up. You know, Bamba day you talk them openly. But what it happened? They go tell we say a number whisper to the Liberian. Parliamentarian them, then Nigerian parliamentarian them, they play under or behind the scene. You know, no, you don't talk Congo Sabon. You supposed to say anything you feel for talk. You know, this is heartbreaking, Comrade Ibrahim. This is heartbreaking.
You know,
Ibrahim, Cashbox and Ibrahim. You know what beats me imagination now? They see people like man, they spend their kind. A lawyer and big man who don't do salon politics for many years. You know, Ibrahim, these guys know they misrepresent the political party, they misrepresent salon. Ibrahim is very hard trending for let you see. And the SLP MPs then go for their assignment and they assignment and then they deliver them because then they go for. In as much as he very hardly they're in the tournament here, they didn't even think Sierra Leone, they didn't even think say if in case the party come on power, where I'm sure they will come on power 2023. What's in the fate of the young people them? You know, for letting guys talk blatantly, the man the other MP from I don't know which country we talk say it sure say they allow the families they forget give them the people dignified funeral. For let you see say then they lie that lie they just concentrate on police. You know, for let we read that SLP MP they talk say he talk blatantly and he's very honest. Now truth Ibrahim for say not to them for answer question for the other people you know he say however you go for go attend serious thing na salon we don't know fet for the PR system na start we see the MP the fet. Then secondly make it very clear Malispe yourself na the worst you say if you don't know what you know what people are do. Ibrahim you see we talk na two things we talk na salon. People in the field for the life say we don't call them bear the greatest responsibility that the leaders them. They will go to call the individual crime committee in Cashbox Parliament not to see that secret society. Anything the way they happen at Parliament for be on the public view, people for listening and for a read. Now what they represent? Ebo Ibrahim Cashbox, people and pay them take taxpayers' money for anyone represents alone. The one party don't go lie. Because SLP is a lie and group and they don't go lie. We don't go make the record straight for debunk the lie for talk say no, this is not true, this is not lie, this is ABC, none of them not did it. Jelko don't turn back. You know that like where the leaders in the parliament say they're gonna equals. But we equals kind of they can't talk they run camp that is the cast alone. You know, no balance but say better sometimes you have balance they go wipe out the ball. But Cashbox, this is about people's life. This is talk about the future of this.
If you don't be balanced, but you look at Jelko boys be balanced, bro.
Nah, exactly. But this you know balance, bro. This kind of balance here, I know tell you Kashi. Now look, you don't put nets for bat. If you see the fly, just come around the nets. Kashi, you know the balance here. If you on the one side, you don't left alone as equals parliament speak for the people them. Or then as alone you speak for the people them. Because you cannot you need balance, you need a cage. Because you must do one side, you for the one side, Cashbox Ibrahim. But how you go there? You say you know you left salon for one equals. When I go do that letter, that woman go read like say everything is bright and beautiful salon. Is it like they do the presentation? Very solid. They don't left nothing. They don't left no stone unturned. They put everything for people to understand. Look, totally happy now. That yeah, to we that we can do salon. You see how they do the thing. You see how the speaker of parliamentarians, with this, even impunity on a statement, what is happening alone? Impunity on a statement. Able, what is Malispin of all people? Then they go, he compete this because I'm disgrace association. You know what he making come and do for. The man make a very well say, no, he no go answer the question for them. And then for answer.
Say go peace, come here.
No, Kashi, they go peace for how many hours? The convention lasts for 4 hours. When I go look the thing, it lasts for 4 hours. Kashi, but the people they discuss on an issue. So they affect APC and they affect people of Sierra Leone, not to APC. Now and they beat. Now I talk say they beat in the parliament. Then they must rule the parliament. Okay, Salon parliament they must rule. But equals parliament they must rule again.
Yes.
Because that's a foolish flimsy excuse. Then they must rule as Salon parliament. The equals parliament they must rule them. You see the SLPMP. That make it disgrace very well. It's not to read answer for them. That's the question. They tell what they can't answer my explain to say you know what he did. You know why he come and do. The man know what he mal for tell we say. What the excuse we can tell Salon Pule? You want to tell me well? He and Chekura na the arrange say like we Chekura less than the. That's really the thing. Or what you want can tell me because Malispen we need explanation from you. Why you know the for correct then lies and they for talk on behalf of the people and you political party. Ebo Kashi, them are they hate they not just hate the party, they hate the followers and they hate the members because going there to the Equals Parliament now in the Muslim as Salon Parliament to agree. Equals Parliament now in the Muslim I'll get a chance for talk. All man see that they contribute. Like IP then choose they talk like it's a full look the same. Then they exchange ideas. We now the Maui go always a leader. The fact neither the head of the delegation. Neither the head of delegation we go for represent Salon and Salon Equals. Neither the head of delegation. The head of delegation no D. He said they can't attend to something and both things are the team where important parts of represent people of Sierra Leone. If you are not there in Salon Parliament the way they left your system, now don't be system now okay. Thomas and Israel post on Facebook say they don't pass the bill in the parliament. Yet to be confirmed. You know the they don't go Equals for go lay all the tears then pick Salon as a very serious issue. Say the popular representation, you know this between West Africa thing, even the measure day. You know the for talk and now say, well, we not be agreed this year, we don't care against the census with them and they capitalize on that the Equals Parliament. None of what they not do for justify say we APC not be give the president unprecedented support. Ibrahim Kasbos I don't believe Simon Abuse say the MPs and give unprecedented support. Now the Speaker of Parliament when SLP MP plus the MP they all talk say they don't do census. Then not ready for tell us say no we not be accept or pull a register. Would have go talk now to the international platform. Would have for talk for we. Ibrahim, these are the sacrosanct facts. Who that for deny it now say no, the census will not be agree. APC will kick against them and will not ever let that document that the parliament to fet when I just go down for ourselves and EU and World Bank be withdraw. Who that talk and they nobody. So the speaker of the MP then the SLP then the whole statement Nigel Equals Parliament say the census was legal. The census the president may get unprecedented support from members of parliament. Who that deny? Tell who deny? No, Malispen deny. No, we have to be seen. 4 hours convention. No, we have to be seen.
Not only the census, they make the case for the census, they also kind of like lie about the constitution. Yeah. When you listen to this Mohammed Msg Dec stiff man, where King Oba Motoka for, he even lie about section 38, subsection 4 of the constitution, about constituencies that don't exist. He even lie about that.
You say it don't exist. That made a make census. It doesn't mean census. So one of the things.
Proportional representation.
Yes, see that made a make census. You not talk to the midterm census. So you not tell them see the census so they may do nothing bank can rectify. Because they know the choker. Because if you not talk to the census term not reach it for between 2023, but if for between 2025, but because of they want to rectify something, they can't do midterm census. And not tell us see World Bank be withdraw. You not tell us see EU be withdraw. In talk like say everything be go accordingly. What we know, but who that for been challenged that today? Exactly. Now Malispen or because I don't go for represent. Then go for represent a lot of people. Why see the Mohammed Tunis with the MPs? Then go for represent the political party for solidify the lie because any tip man and lie man, that man a big tip man. Now they pass all them bad men in the way can collapse Tina Salon. So they want to for defend Kasbox Ibrahim, Malispen, able as big as you are, Malispen, you name yourself. You know some other Kasbox, they not care about the family name. Because you don't left Salon. When I go to people go tell them, take part, DM, take money for owner, buy ticket for owner, for go represent the people of Sierra Leone, Malispen, you have to be seen. SLPP MP, then get for disgracing now say, you know, if you did it, but you know what to make you come, I can answer that question. You know, good again. After all things, let not get the ban. You know what happened in Cashbox? This corny politics man they play. If they don't as alone, Una go for go represent, una for go for the best time for cry foul now. Una don't say Salon Parliament you government election at all. Now ECOWAS una dey una go ECOWAS Parliament una don't for represent Salon problem. Able 5 people them. They see the 3 them they did the SLPMP then see all 3. Then the 2 they know the leader will go in say as it time reach for talk. When they call their roll call, they call their all name. Within that chair when they call their name now. But what you cash box? They don't go to Parliament for go talk. They don't call it a president of Parliament. So the time when they forget this debate on United talk back salon within that short period, they let talk back salon. That's a very big no. Let's be honest here. They say look, because the first thing we follow, I mean, listen from the start. They say call the roll call. The speaker say call the roll call of members of Parliament present. They call them all by country. They call Chairman Majuba. They call them only by country. Then we cannot for talk about the thing. They don't do presentation. They say for can debate now. The floor open. They say Chair could not have a salon.
Hey, bro.
See now, I see how they trick the man is Spain. We don't come for like that. Where the Gambian man not talk say the one I read from the opposition. They say but 2 people are not absent. Then the man first talks say you see that question also for we did when I asked them that question. The second one they say man is Spain in me don't they? He say check he say he gets.
Comrade, hold on. I don't exit my vehicle now. I get some problem with my phone for switch to the speaker. Hold on, I don't waste with thoughts here. Stay right there. Let fix this first. Whilst I try to fix this problem because I'm walking away now at the garage now. When I give you a second now. My phone just stiff for me, comrade. Let me get rid of some of this stuff on my screen here. Hold on. Alright, wanna bear with me. You know, this is some of the where I switched from my vehicle today for some reason. The phone kinda okay.
Is it good?
Comrade, good now. Good. Go ahead, comrade. Flow.
Sorry. Fine. So the TR cash box. Them man, as you say, they all guys are made for good do. The SFP them go for go represent the party and the lie. The APC them go for go represent the people of Sierra Leone and the political party and the suffer the most and they say then they between the parliament, then they bulldoze we. Now when I go send the bulldoze, all man get chance for talk. Cash box, Mali Spain. If it's maybe here in Boston get disagreement, here the leader don't disagreement by the presentation. If me na Mali Spain, I need talk thing. We don't come for that talk day. We didn't go. We decide to like answer for the opposition leaders. For them the opposition MP they can't talk. The SLPMP disagrees them totally. You see, while they not answer that question, let them for answer for themselves. Secondly, you say it's a emergency for answer. Imagine the emergency. Time you the emergency. To go and call roll call if you did it. Yes. When for Thomas Aluna, when I did long emergency. Malispain, the man talk say it make a very clear. I say Malispain is real. They don't know what making come on. They don't know. But Malispain, if you not agree, they can put it in very clear. I put the record straight from all of that in the between the parliament, the thing on our own, I not agree with the method of burial of the people. They can put all the the political attention, all the letter man they like say no political detainees. How many people in the parliament for based on August 10? They are political detainees because around them they say they are terrorists. Around them say then insurrection is more than 300. Kamarima in jail, they refuse a bill. How many people in there? They talk about the police brutality. They talk, the man will get chance for letting you think clear. So he say, okay, you know the part of the cell game. But cash box. What thing man is speaking for can tell you say, hey, na check tell us say not talk nothing why they go to say no did.
It might be because I would get different thinking wide. Sometimes not talk as well the come on do. So to that all of them not talk nothing. They are not just misrepresenting their political party, are misrepresenting the people of Sierra Leone. Let me tell you something as well. People in the region like Kala, like Kenny Manabu, Mbana, Bont, we don't have this particular tweet happen as alone. We don't have potential PP. When they are SLPP. Then the person the push for enough for talk to volunteer. Public can for expose them. But from yesterday I tell them, I say, hey, all the video they see, that the video where they favor this government here, what in city Tunis talk, what in member parliament talk, we see when the foreign MPs and customers in the strain for talk about because then they talk and they look weird to push on MPs. But the rest away for one African make una self, now African make the world know the problem. They don't re-emphasize, the man re-emphasize of the early one inside so they happiness alone. Then they talk and they look weird to push on MPs, nowhere to be seen. Yes, you know when they call them for say president, they're not going to school president, they're not take there. Therefore, discuss are absent. 4 hours conversation, none of we MPs are not talk, opposition MPs are not talk, all the talk happy with SMP MPs. Then people they go talk say, hey, when I go tell apologize to Cheriko for waiting. He always apologize, the people of Sierra Leone. For let if he say they play intelligence, catch it to this level, let me say Salona, even the 60s, people are not full. And now when they say, they go and talk to, we don't go find this in Facebook, we don't see him. We have one lie, say talk, he makes two, then go behind the scene. Who's behind the scene? Then so that Islam, we back out former President Nkrumah, that only Panaro business social media, they talk saying that this, that. You know, they ever can't talk about President Nkrumah who say, we President Nkrumah go to Nigeria 3 times, they go and show, they work out for letting get African democracy, do they want time, because they don't see how the thing they decline. They don't see too much military coup d'etat them. It don't become worrisome for them, the former leaders, when they oppose democracy. We look at them, look like President Nkrumah, look like Obasanjo, look like Goodluck Jonathan, look at John Drama Mama. Now do they allow defeat and exist easily? They not become worried now say, what do we oppose? Do we turn on 90 and go down the drain so? So it's not the talk that they will say that President Nkrumah they go waka, all the waka and don't make equals on the and don't put equals to the tools. I'm very much sure say the former leaders of West Africa, the elders forum, and don't put equals to the tools, we make the point and then see us now. Not to nobody they go tell me that only.
Yeah, Ishmael guy there. Not to the all, like what you've been talking, like I think 2 days ago when we talked about how people in the use President Nkrumah in name. These are the guys that maybe we're going to go and talk, say, oh, this is the president.
You know,
exactly. You know, Ibrahim, when you look at them guys, we very much sure now say if equals they did to them to them, and then formal then elders here, and then don't put equals to them to say, una they don't then see the happy. Do we 10 or who be the point una? Who be una begin responsibility. What you make now, the thing they decline. You go cool the time at this country, where you could especially West Africa, Ibrahim. Absolutely. How would treat people like this way? They feel so for too much Ibrahim Panentia, who for look them here being blatantly. Who say we get chance for go low premises, Ebo Ibrahim. Everything they start is divided by region. Here we get MRU and Emmanuel River Union. From there we get to ECOWAS. From there we go to AU before we go to EU before we go jump to EN. We from the first step we don't feel. We feel the Emmanuel River Union. We feel na ECOWAS.
Comrade, you see, honestly, this thing is painful to every salon person need for watch this because like I cannot believe Cheriko left salon the term for PR system. It go ECOWAS. We ask the question, say why it not be the ECOWAS? Like waiting on a say that the audio yesterday, we on a talk say it is the responsibility of Cheriko, any side way it go, it let the people of Sierra Leone know. Waiting to go, but it not talk, it not do nothing, it not talk about nothing. Then it allow we for make wide assumptions. And we begin to ask the question, say, why was it not in Parliament when this fight they take place? Now we get for see say, and that is not really blame because we ought to ask the question of responsibility. When they talk on behalf of Sierra Leoneans, for ask the question, say, where was Cheriko? Comrade Ibrahim. Okay, now, finally, because they feel say salon people and they don't owe salon people and nothing, they don't owe salon people and any explanation, they feel say, don't salon people and they feed them, where if they say that wrong idea they get so. Now we eventually, we get for understand whose side it is. But, comrade. Now, let me tell you something. Yes. What in Cheriko left on Abuja? Now, they can present when they pass the PR system to law. They don't pass it yesterday. This is the fact that it's so. So it left the discussion in Abuja say not for happening where they will get constituencies them. It left it kind of they can't pass it into law. They don't pass it into law. So let me tell you something. You know what they allow them to happen, Kasi?
So the MPs are the only survivor under this PR system.
Absolutely.
Then they forget they go for reduce drastically because PR system they go for look at the number of votes of NGC, then give them seat in the western area. They look at number of seats of NGC and give them seat at the north. They look at number of seats of SMP and give them seat at the western area. So we are going where we came from, forget 27 seats or less than that. We will not be careful.
We don't get to that point.
Look, let me tell you something, Cashbox.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Cashbox.
Yeah.
You see, we are going for a long haul. You know, me can tell you, Cashbox. One thing the way me always tell somebody, Kashi, for let you know one thing for solve problem first. If you identify the problem correctly, you know you don't get the solution. You know, Kashi, we don't identify the problem. See, the House of Parliament this particular time, that is the problem.
Yeah.
What if make people for look at this parliament say for support them because we are APC? Salo big pass APC, Salo big pass SNPP. Now we think Sierra Leone. The same to the talk about today. If the people down the whole opposition, the opposition MPs in the parliament correctly say no, we don't represent the country well. We don't represent the country. So that's so many to the talk about today for them meeting of the past. But party, you know, that's money the thief will go give you 1 million. Hey, this my good one fast this man. Who don't the fast it 9 Mulek. Mulek and pass former President Kruma. We do well. What me we don't call President Kruma name? If President Kruma be leader of the opposition, if you don't do well with what me we always mention the 2002 members of parliament. They be 27 MPs, but they did very well so much that they not just win debate the parliament, they will vote on top of SNPP. Imagine 27 people will vote. 27 people will vote. Imagine.
Come here. I want to make we go back to that point about leaving Salone, the shores of Salone. At the time where like the PR system where they shape the future of Sierra Leoneans, we can talk about the whole kind of like disadvantage to the lives of Sierra Leoneans with the PR system. But Jacob left like the shores of Sierra Leone. He don't tell we disrespectfully he left, he said he go Nigeria. It now because my right, like when we talked yesterday, he ought to don't tell we let we understand why he left Salone the crucial time. But then this again, they don't get what respect for we. What respect. Now this man don't reach Nigeria. We find out where he make he go Nigeria and why he go Nigeria. We find out we safe because that's so they want make we did. But they don't do it now. Liberia, they talk about Salone. Liberia, they talk about Augustine. Liberia, they talk about like the political instability. Liberia, they talk about the killings them. You see where Mohammed Sidi Tunis, that's it, man. Where the Bible took out for King O, where mortgage the lives of Sierra Leoneans. They talk about say one political detainee they don't get in a saloon. One political prisoner, he said they don't get in a saloon. Kamare might be here that talk they go and die. Because even LJ, I will connect them back as political. Look at the people. Michael Mansayeda, when they hear them talk, they go and die. You know, Gabriel Quetta, when they hear that talk, they go and die. Paulo Conte, Abubakar Dayami, Abba George Williams, like, them people that go and die. This guy they talk. Now the person wait for just not before Abbas Mudu they do. Not to say Abbas Mudu they say oh that's day. Yeah. Like not to they do. Not to say Abbas Mudu where they I catch now they call protocol. Not to they do. Then the worst of it, if you listen to the MPs them, the Liberian MPs them, the Nigerian MPs them, what do they talk? Right. One of the MPs then say, if they expect one of the delegation and for come correct up if he wrong about the constitution. When I get to me coming in.
When I get to now, you bring this.
Yes. He said, yes, somebody just tell me coming. He said, if they expect one of the MPs them, the last Liberian MP, I think, or the second to last, he said, if they expect one of the delegation for can correct them about the constitution, about the laws of Sierra Leone.
Absolutely.
So when they expect one of the delegation there, Then it means because the tribe will talk about when constituencies they exist, the PR system not applicable. And then Ibrahim, you go back to that constitution about section 38 subsection 4. We talk about like the time
the existences
the time of when constituencies that they elapse,
right.
5 to 7 years and stuff like that.
Absolutely,
right?
not less than 5, not more than 7 years. So with current constituencies, they're good for till 2024.
And when was the last the time when they do boundary delimitation?
Right,
2015.
Yeah, boundary delimitation was 2017.
2018, sorry, 2017.
Yeah.
2017.
Right.
No, 2015.
No, you talk about census. You talk about census.
Not to say census. About the delimitation.
The boundary delimitation was 2017.
Yes,
for the last 7 years.
In other words, the 7 years they elapsed in 2024.
Right. 2024.
So this guy will talk say like boundaries already exist, but this pharmacy is the lie say boundaries do not exist. So what's it happen? The man say in the expect one of the delegation for enlighten them about the laws of Sierra Leone. We know about like this Veronica also and honorable Mohamed Steve Man and then honorable Sama, they get for defend the young party. Now the two people will go there for go defend APC. Papa God. They go there for go defend APC.
That's it. For go defend the people of Sierra Leone.
Thank you.
That's it. This is not about APC. It's about Sierra Leone.
They go for go defend. Yes, thank you. They go for go defend the people of Sierra Leone. What's in the constitution say? For interpret and also highlight section 38 subsection 4 Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
And they call them so. Then say Cherry Coco. Imagine Cherry Coco left with now PR system say it go on important engagement. Now Nigeria, then in a way we'll find out. Then now when they say for make it can talk for defend. Then they say Cherry Coco don't back for go salon.
Guys,
who say you get chance for telling now see we don't take this matter to court. Now, if you want to take her to court, then say they don't pass today. For say they don't get respect for the constitution. Would that make they don't get respect? Now the members of parliament, the leaders of the opposition. All these support we get, Sabi talk, we talking rubbish, we talk all, talk now. You can who tell people say, if we not APC na fasi NGC. No. Forget about the delegation, Kasi. Now the PR system, we don't tell people say if APC they look at Jumkela and Masilamina, they don't miss their point. Cash box now, like when they say if they kick penalty, you go turn the ball like you go post.
Thank you.
You don't give back pass for score. But they say that you defender, you give pass for score that you could post. And we don't tell us say the NGC. Then they work on their interest. So interest people do that the people NGC because they want to sit at the parliament because they know say then they'll surely get more seat in the parliament than in constituency. They will get seat in a free than in constituency. The T4C then remain at the district. Because you know that apart from Kono. The SLPP very much sure say that they get seat in the north and western area, while the APC will not sure of having any seat in the southeast.
Yeah.
Then they look at all it here.
Let's go back to Usa we started yesterday. That audio you find out say the video they all with show. Now the one they know more Usa they chuk they say catch this, they'll catch this. Because Cherry Coco feels say now where you go Kongusa. Cherry Coco you walk not of Kongusa. You need for talk openly in the open. People need for I listen when they guy they talk but say, oh the report, it means like the report are good report but like it's a beautiful report, but like Ibrahim, the question come in. When them 5 people are Manly Spain and Cherry Coco be part of the delegates, we go represent we. The report where them go present to ECOWAS. Were they not privy to it? Did you not see it beforehand? Why these guys went with this kind of report when they distort the image of Salon, then still when they know that they be complacent and they beat them? Why? That guy there, this report when they say a beautiful, they say it miss Boku of them in there. Why? And due to this, now foreign MPs there and they talk about what it missing.
Cash box.
If
you don't give Ibrahim, you don't give now, say you're not leader of the delegation, you're not push on all that, the talks in the beat on the parliament, the lose now. You're not leader of the delegation, you for the president alone, able cash box, who's supporting the pass again for let go talk there. What's he get again, Ibrahim?
You see, Comrade Kashi, when they talk, some people feel say Now, Belful, we glad.
Seriously.
You know, these, it's a
Seriously.
lot of things here. This was why John Jerry Rawlings of Ghana in 1979, when he came for cleanup,
Thank
he not
you.
left nobody. The parliament, the
Thank you.
judges, all of the corrupt politicians, they not left there all. He
Thank
lined
you.
them all up for firing squad. This was why he do them kind here. Because what you would see in Sierra Leone today, now what they call real state capture. The government don't capture every institution. The parliament self now, where the people rely on for save we, the parliament self don't sell to the government. Because
But Ibrahim,
how
I think
can
people are allowed. Sorry, I don't want to cut you, but people are
Good.
allowed to be captured. Imagine for make you, Madam, you say one can capture you for stop talking. Would you agree to that?
under no circumstances? So
Thank
that
you.
that goes to the state capture, right? So the
Yeah.
opposition gets an opportunity. If anything, Cherikoko, let's forget about the fact that then delete 250,000 names, 250,000 people names from the voter register. This man, they say they call for audit. You know, say they subpoena Mohammed Kana, we call
Yes.
for Kamna Parliament,
Yeah.
at the well of Parliament, for can testify publicly. Let's left that side. Let's say then go
Yeah.
during the registration process. People are able for register, NIN, NACRA, all kinds of things come in. Go na birth and death. When you go in and say yalla blue birth certificate, 911, torment people and life them. Let's say Cheriko cannot say anything. Today, no hold nobody accountable as the leader of the opposition for use section 86 of the constitution. Now left and let's say we look back, you see the verification process. You say people that register 2,000 people at 300 names come. If that 300 names, some picture not come inside it. Now left all land. Let's say Cheriko cannot talk for that. Let's say Salon people have APC supporters. They want to dance for Cheriko. Let's say all land don't matter to them. Let's say the PR system, delegate today, then the test for say they don't pass on a parliament, we sometimes not pass it. I see the secretary of the president, Keke Thomas Adi. Now left all that the cash box. Then we come to the fact that Cheriko could get an opportunity now. One last time for saving political career, because this is the death, this is the coffin, this is now the last nail in Cheriko Nakso na in coffin in a serious democracy. First of all, in a serious democracy, Cheriko cannot get placed again at parliament in a serious democracy. Let alone don't reach to this particular point. This is not the final nail na the coffin for seal the coffin or put down the grave. Now in Cheriko could do so. How you as a member of parliament, as the leader of the opposition, you get an opportunity, you travel with taxpayers' money for go to ECOWAS parliament to go represent Sierra Leone, for go defend the people of Sierra Leone. For go defend the people that will die August 10th. Go back all the from Makeni massacre, Pademaro prisons massacre, Tonkolimba, Lonsar killings. Now go back to all the Sierra Leone staff that don't get paid, police problems, all kinds of things across the country. Now go to all the women the way they arrest that July 4th protest, where they self-protest, all of that. Now go to Aja them where they beat them December 1, we only one when we call that successful protest, when people were beaten, they arrest them, they get us and converge to them, go beat them. Let's say 2019, all them people that will stand up for protest. Let's say Cheriko cannot take up all of them case then Cheriko could get the opportunity this time. Elections are near. We not forget say the reason we get for lead we for this here for win the elections. Now the members of parliament. Now Cheriko could get for the in charge and get for the front and center. Cheriko could get for lead that battle to victory, not to behind closed doors. Now front and center. If we come out and talk about these issues, Cheriko could get the opportunity for going to ECOWAS parliament now. When ECOWAS get the authority for them make sure say that they see the early warning signs and do something for take care of make sure say the early warning signs are stopped. When I remember again, I go on back when Cheriko go to ECOWAS parliament, the very first time we go talk say we get peace and stability. Now we barrage them. Those were the days where Cheriko could listen to what we say. We attack them. We tell them, say, man, there is no way you can go and go tell them people and say we get peace and stability. Now the time go back, he refine his statement. He say, well, let ECOWAS look at the early warning signs. Now not forget all that thing and did. Now Cheriko we don't call for ECOWAS for look at the early warning signs. The same Cheriko now get this opportunity at a time like this when all the other MPs now the various other countries then within the Mano River Union, West Africa, they don't decide for take up the case of Sierra Leone properly. Where they ask, absolutely, where they ask for Cheriko, when a part of the delegation for Sierra Leone, when the opposition, as a matter of fact, is the leader of the delegation, like how we say, for let Cheriko defend everything that we see the Tunis don't talk about, the people that were in Kiel, August 10th, for talk about the boundary delimitation, for talk about the proportional representation system, all of these things, which Cheriko for go lay out now, a lawyer, somebody with land book, we sabi the constitution, pass me and communicate and cash box, we sit on here. Cheriko now we get the opportunity for lay in case after former President Nkrumah and see all across West Africa, they go across West Africa, they travel, they try for save and protect democracy. Cheriko could get the open goal now, the quick cash box in there, and get the open goal now, so he can't score. Cheriko he left. If you like for say, when the feds na parliament salon, I didn't tell Cheriko that the well of parliament na ECOWAS. Now Cheriko say, oh, at the charter flights, no, I don't for sit down, I go party this fete. I go push the member of parliament away from each other. Let's stop SLPP not for touch APC, let's stop APC not for touch SLPP. So I left immediately for go back now. You know, salon people when they see the gimmicks with this guy they play with this guy they travel up and down. But you know, communicate cash box. Let me tell you something. We seek a refund. from cherry cocoa and money Spain. We want a refund of taxpayers' dollars because the reason we didn't go and even represent we first of all why he left for travel for going to ECOWAS Parliament. We don't even represent with the people. This is where, if in a serious system, I file a lawsuit now against cherry cocoa on this particular matter, then go to they call deposition. During that deposition now, I seek for know the travel documents of cherry cocoa. I want to see when he left Sierra Leone. I want to see when he arrived at the ECOWAS Parliament Nigeria. I want to see when he left ECOWAS Parliament. I want to see when he arrived back to Sierra Leone. We want to put that case there together, and then cherry cocoa for make sure say it give we a refund of the taxpayers' money. We'll buy ticket money for them because Salon people and fund that travel. Let it refund all team back kiwi because that is dereliction of duty. Mali Spain. Usai come out way walk out of the hall. The 10 way for represent Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone with the suffer. The APC supporters that are suffering.
Ibrahim, in those contract and give so like with a simple scenario. 2010 World Cup now Africa, who all see Africa the Caribbean World Cup.
Right.
This guy Luis Suarez, as patriotic as he is, where the ball for goal, he go hold the ball and ball the bat and come out. Ormasian, referee not agree for say okay, not agree for blue goal because for say goal, but for then the safe side, it's a penalty. Gian, all Africa they up to that. Instead they kick the ball, let the keeper batter to kick up the stand. Ibrahim, let me tell you something. You know that they happen as Alonso. Now the second time this consistently foreign MPs they raise something about Sierra Leone. With MPs and deliberately they refuse for support them. Hey, that's what's happening now. Nobody not talk about Salon. The first one, now it can be a race says Salon not get peace and stability. Jericho talk says going to get peace and stability before later. Based on pressure, you go for go to a statement. This one, I like billion. Pan the presentation, the measure Sierra Leone, Gambia can't do the same thing, Nigeria can't do the same thing, Ghana can't do the same thing. When I say for can't talk, none of the above, no, the Jericho don't come for camp. Jericho na tuti come for confirm Fisher as a judge and for let them pass the PR system. For confirm Fisher as a judge, for let them come pass, PR system, I don't become all this while illegal. They pass illegal thing there. Ibrahim, if somebody Fisher would do bad to Jericho, would do bad to this year, hey, Ibrahim. And not again. The people are waiting at Ripren go swamp. You know they plant petete, you go for go pull casada, you know possible. Anything you plant, night harvest. How una go sit on and can't see Ibrahim? Then call roll call. Casbox, present, Ibrahim, present, Quita, present. For talk now, they say, Dama, no say this man not to for attend to waiting. Okay, we don't can us, and what don't heal, now we don't carry the pass because we wait for the pass system. The wait for the not say no D. This is not the for the pass system. Now we could not be the effect. We did now the not effect again. The pass as we know the MP in the absence of the effect, they say not possible. The parliament, I let the police on attention. We did now the pass as Ibrahim Cashbox. You know the truth. Now the truth. You not going for balance.
Absolutely.
You're not going for balance the problem, Ibrahim. How on earth Una will get this kind of opportunity? Okay, you don't want to ECOWAS Parliament, don't left that Fed, they're not Fed, you left the control Fed. Go present now. You are the leader of the delegation. Leader of the delegation, not talk a single word. When I head the delegation, Ibrahim Cashbox, who says the leader of the delegation, they go to certain they say come back for waiting. For waiting.
Now we, you know, that guy they are the fee now for go make shumo now people are yes, now they go to parliament for. Again, if you listen to one of the, I think the Liberian MP, I think so, he say, if you speak to one or two delegates, they will say the political situation going on in Sierra Leone is unstable. He say, if you speak to one or two of the delegation.
Right.
So in other words,
maybe the one that Mal Spain, it talk and behind the scene, you know, can make up publicly.
Yes, exactly.
That is food unlucky behind the scene. Why you not can talk publicly? We tell people can explain itself. If it's one, you know, one calling them say if you speak,
so it could well be Cherikoko as well. They would talk in the background, but they would never come. The fee say that Kongosa, the fee say then that Kongosa for go scatter Marinos, then they're good for. No, this they say, but how you the MP, you know, Una will watch the video, Una watch them. The MP say if you listen to one or two of the MP there, one of the two of the delegates, they will tell you about the political situation of the country. But when it come, for make they can't talk for themselves, they don't left with. They don't. Some man don't go peace. Some man don't go toilet. Some man don't go. Some man's book flight. He say to go salon.
My man don't die. He don't die. If you can't attend the burial, then Kashi, you don't put out to pull and say anybody want to watch that video, una contact me. with the Senate. So you don't know say if you allow the lie on a through the talk, don't ready for yourself.
No, I think
anybody who want watch up on a contact
because the man that we could tell them 3 hours 10 minutes or so. With them for go watch 3 hours 10 minutes and the thing starts or 3 hours 9 minutes. But maybe we need to cut that side because this video where they cut so they only cut the good side. They don't cut this side. But come we ask this question, man. For say and time this meeting where they get the ECOWAS, it kind of like span over a couple of days. Maybe since Cherry Coco don't talk the other days there.
No, now one meeting you can see. If I be other day go see they try the continuation now. One meeting because when they do the call, then they must say then they don't present, then they do presentation, then they must say then they get to discussions by country.
Yes,
so now one meeting.
Even now few days, comrade. Now the fact that this, of course, they're not going to talk about one topic every day. Let me say if now 5 days safe. But this day when I'm with Salone and they talk about, the person will go represent Salone is nowhere to be found. Ibrahim,
apart from the SF, we don't go lie.
Yes.
We don't go support the bad things that happen. Then forget to get family. Then I don't tell her to the two teams at so the comparative is. Then like Luis Suarez, we go hold the ball and go because of you are protecting God. The one that we go score for let we win. Now the opposition MPs there, we don't know where to be seen. Then they say out of 20, me I don't vex me, leader don't come out. Let me say don't go for bad name. Don't play bad name. Left the people in the wilderness. Left them in the wilderness, not care. They know they kill the people there. Then now so they go to say MP there. Then they suffer. Then need to forget $50,000 for get medical fee. That money they go make them give. Who they pay that money? Who said that put $50,000? We need to represent too well. You know Ibrahim. If people do their work very well, instead of the one they talk, you see Ibrahim want to talk about the man the president play. Instead MP they say una buy PR machine, una buy scanning machine, una get better health system. Na saloon so that the family go their life will be safe. They say let them give them not for them Ibrahim. But that $50,000 they feed MP you man born now safe. They fly London, come born at London.
Yes.
If you in Peking sick, they come to America or Ghana. Not for the normal now because who sick MP they go sick every year. Let's be honest, Ibrahim.
You know.
So the money for them, they family them. So the other when you probably not want member of parliament, you always sick na cottage for only dog. When you man body for go na cottage. If it's sick for only na cannot able Ibrahim. Able who's control the run so. Then they sick for get medical fee for fly out of salon. They sick for long get better healthcare salon. That it make when they go any side that don't go disguise themselves. Look, Ibrahim, listen to Gambia MP the presentation. Listen to other Gambia MP the presentation. Listen to them. You see, they speak for their people. You go proud for seeing me in Liberian. You go proud for seeing me in Gambian. We when they say, I don't know, say me company. 5 out of the 5, 2 absent. The 3 then go sit down. Then go talk to them for some rubbish talk. Then they try for debunk the Liberian MP. The Ibrahim. That is until Ibrahim. I mean, they talk for me picking every day. They talk something. Then the guy will say, "No tapping. Want to be business, bro." It's not enough for left foot, but how they kind of see like what happened during the 70s to the 80s, 1990s. Now, because you can salon 11, they are not going to put more salon. See, we almost don't eat to them before they can put much. That do the parents. On man, they pull up a store. They will charm yourself now. We will charm yourself, but this time around, Ibrahim. Now, let me tell you something. Me, I need to go afraid. That's Ibrahim. Me, need afraid any battle we ship the lead lie on them. Me, I'm afraid the battle we lie on the lie on the lead the ship them.
Absolutely.
If you go in a battle, we be saying a ship and they did lion. Imagine now, lion when a ship go lead and follow go first one. They better battle than they win.
Ah.
But say la the battle said the lion they did the ship them.
Absolutely.
They're very honest. That ship they lead lion the right up the one as alone. Then they happen. Ibrahim, there is no way we will win that battle. You said that ship they did lion for go first. The first man, go deep behind. Do I know the first man? Say, go first war. These guys, Ibrahim, they're not just wicked. They're not just selfish. These guys, they are rich.
You know, when you look at all of these things, let's put into perspective. Cherikoko, when I know say finally they don't approve Fisher as a judge in Sierra Leone. Same Cherikoko to the APC people. Now the same judge this will prosecute about George Williams, Darami them, even involve Pancom Rekota in case. Paolo Conte. When choosing case for one for hangam for broken neck, the guys will all interfere for in case then they will not forget to be firearm. We don't talk about all that yesterday.
Not a position of justice. So we hold people in a jail for denying them bail. They call state out. Let them refuse all of us bail.
But right now,
before they call them for trial.
Right.
When they send them for High Court 11 months, then they take na Parliament Road before they say. Remember, about the former mayor, Garami, they put there 11 months. Talk less about the other people there.
Absolutely.
Me, 3 months before I go trial, Paulo Conte, they put this parliamentary citizen, not just for Hulu, for even refusal bill. Fisher be the tower, they use political influence. Then they force the judges to know they need to give a bill. If they happy in a court, they take phone call. You call a court, they want to give out a bill. They say no, don't forget the bill. They say no back Parliament Road.
Absolutely.
For benefit of first cases.
Yeah. And when you look at section 17, subsection 3 of the Constitution, Fisher violates all of the statutes and they within the Constitution. Then they go and use the 1965 Public Order Act, TTD, the same Public Order Act will bring the rebel worker in Sierra Leone. But this is the thing, right, comrade? You look at all of that. Fisher and the same judge will dissolve the executive of the APC party. All of the people hail former President Nkrumah. Fisher say President Nkrumah Empire signed them for vacate the office of the of APC. And for vacate the office. That was the word, vacate the office. They say because the executive was illegal. Where the executive at the time was a duly constituted organ of the APC party, which means PPRC get the authority for regulate the party. PPRC under no circumstances not ever come and tell we for say the APC executive was illegal. Now in Fisher go and dissolve as a judge, he used in power as a judge. With no judge, not the way for get mind. We Chris for go and dissolve the executive of the SLPP party. Fisher dissolved the executive of the APC. He hand over the party to Cherry Coco Parliament. This is why Cherry Coco go approve back Fisher. And inside the approval, he even talk back say for improve the living standards of the judges them. Titi will get people in a bay, na crew bay, na all them slum them across the country. People not get better living standards. Still they talk for improve the judges then living standard. Cherry Coco say all qualify, including Fisher, because they're in 7. But we focus on Fisher because again, yesterday we don't talk about the Fisher. I know they go into our land. When I go listen what you yesterday, we talk about Fisher. Yesterday, December 8th. But the fact of the matter is, Cherry Coco go back na Parliament after he come off us. He say not go for the Parliament because when not Cherry Coco be no selling for table the PR na Parliament. It's way left for go ECOWAS. He go ECOWAS from there come back. We tell we for talk na ECOWAS for defend the people of Sierra Leone and go against City Tunis and all every nonsense we don't talk at that report. But again, Cherry Coco they write the report, so you know what you mean the report before you report if you
Ibrahim, like what you just hold it up
right there. Right there.
Like what you say in no say then they never for play the bill in Parliament for the PR. You remember I came out and say, well, maybe you don't know, and then as always, me like for play the devil's advocate, right? And then I said maybe sometimes like now game they play. However, I still hold them responsible because they ought for them pass like a parliamentary procedure where for make like they say any bill where for be laid get for be seen by MPs 2 weeks beforehand or something like that. But as a result of waiting on full so yesterday to this morning, Ibrahim, I'm now convinced that absolutely say it was aware.
Absolutely. It was aware. But me look and say, okay, we will look and say, depending on how the gravity of what you for go discuss na ECOWAS Parliament. When I once in a blue moon, say, okay, this man say, opportunity cost, right? Scale of preference, right? He say, la go na the ECOWAS Parliament. This one is important.
Yeah.
That's the best forgotten alternative. We go be the Parliament as alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Say la go na ECOWAS Parliament. Yeah. We look under that circumstance from that lens, from that point of view. We left and say, okay, look, give benefit of the doubt. So what you will look for now, Cashbox? Now the video Usai Cherry Coco they terrorized the SLPP to bring the case of Sierra Leone to the world. Let the world know exactly what is currently happening. But the same Cherry Coco, and today, the tell way for talk. I didn't say it all.
Yeah,
big yeah, it's a crime.
That is not you see that the biggest time Eid al-Abid.
Right.
When Eid al-Abid, na Kotmas case and the cash box, they could Eid al-Abid to enemy.
This now the way for talking the man
because the Eid al-Abid, we not say what I will know. Because you are aid them SLP, no one anything will go contradict what in the Mame Tunis don't talk with that SLP MP the time for talk say everything is okay to say that in the cash box. If you will for like you just let Parliament know you say it better. But you don't sit down, they don't call it say present by discussion, Bukasi. If that man want for save the nation, now the best side for them to go talk to you. All those things, my to this talk now lie. We'll not get political attention. Now they for not put up. But because you waiting there again for them, what waiting for the voter. The foreign MPs and not see exactly for see. We MPs and say no that lie. Put shame on the MP them. Like put shame on the Gambia MP them. Put shame on Nigeria. Even that way they send for make them for send delegation as already right again. Because what you make it.
You know, guys, sorry, you get a call with the intercept me now, but this is within, you know, one for make very clear. When you look at within the happen so delegated in Sierra Leone, Sierra Leoneans, when I get for asking ourselves this fundamental question, you know, why?
How did we? And by the way, this is not a joke. Like how did they call register now, Amadia? It would have been all that story. How did they call register now, Amadia?
But
And by
right?
the way, when we go Amadia, this is the book.
Right. No, I see what you did. I've been lost now because there was a call coming in, by the way.
Yes.
But anyway,
I noticed that.
Right.
I said that, but like when Comrade emphasize on the roll calling, whenever they call people, like when they call Cherry Coco, they all be present too. As they say, for can't talk no more, they all run away.
No, this is it's sad. It's sad. No, Kashi, it's terrible. It's terrible. This in a serious democracy, Cherry Coco should be impeached even as the leader of the opposition. Therefore, challenge and somebody within the APC for saying enough is enough.
Absolutely.
Imposition should be challenged in a serious democracy. Because this is the dereliction of duty. I'm a Sierra Leonean, you go on a mission, you buy a ticket for go represent the country, then go and just disappear back, and then you tell me, say, therefore keep the job. How many Sierra Leoneans go keep their job, Kashi? If you company where you work for, Kashi, then send you on a mission, then all of a sudden, you disappear back to Commodity, you're not going to fulfill, you're not going to accomplish the task that you were sent for. Kashi, you lose your job. Or depending on how long you've been with the company, you will be reprimanded very strongly.
Absolutely.
So why Cherry Coco not for face the consequences of the action? Now make the people of the fields better.
That day, now salon people and get for make that decision. You know what's in Ibrahim? What do we do best now for tell people exactly, analyze situation, expose things them, how things they unfold. You know, this thing, Ibrahim, yesterday, myself and Comrade, because, you know, like I couldn't join you guys, but prior to that, and myself and Comrade will be to talk about this whole thing, like up to the time where I get to the funeral. Ibrahim, like, you know, I mean, it's time to say, okay, for certain time, Cherry Coco talk, but you know, do the. But again, come and make the point. Say, if this guy we don't talk like 90 video first 90 come out now do. You know, I begin to raise. Then the way the guy that they talk, like the MPs, the way they defend with it, they talk say, oh, like if you go speak to any delegate, they go tell you say, then it means like then they even invites them, even when they talk, then they invite them for make they can correct them with what's in the talk according to the laws of Sierra Leone, if it is not true, if it is true or false. The only people where stood there defending the unconstitutionality, defending the nasty, defending like the bad things, the killings, you know, like the bastardization of the constitution. The only people that stood there or sat there, I should say, were the SLPP, Akata them, thief man them, destroyers them.
You know.
The Mohammed Tunis and the Mohammed the Honorable Sama also and Honorable Veronica also. These were the three people. The three people inside the Ibrahim.
Today's a sad day.
Where was Cherry Coco and Man in Spain? Where were these guys, Ibrahim?
Today's a sad day. I think at this particular point we can conclude say Cherry Coco not deserve for the parliament anymore at this juncture. Cherry Coco should come up with a public statement for defending actions. Why is their derelict in duty at a time when the nation need them the most? The Sierra Leoneans that are suffering every day. The APC people, when they kill, they don't suffer. Then demand, then deserve an explanation from Honorable Cherry Coco. Then deserve an explanation from Honorable Mandy Spain. For say, oh, una for go represent this country correctly, for save tragedy. Cashbox, what would they do? How would they do it? Would they do so? And for prevent future conflicts. Because when you go back to 1964, come record to 1967, right? We see what Albert Magai do. Kashi, and bring Wilsa Uday to get in 1991 war. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission, the Kauki always say, the one side we didn't forget now the parliament. Because the parliament, now did the problem all day. Salon people, when they talk, we call parliament not a bell fool. When you see them people in a cutting tree, bigger and cut their name. Innocent citizens, we're not getting nothing for do with anything. Then cut them foot, split belly, woman belly, cut people and eat them, chop people in neck. We see them all over the country. It happen as alone. Not for nothing.
But Ibrahim, also, when you this guy position, you make mention of Rollins earlier. You know, Ibrahim, I did tell you one thing, if anything happen, military coup. And for me, I always talk about military coup. People like if he says it's a bad thing. But you see, Ibrahim, the constitution say that. The military get right for protecting the constitution. And I tell you one thing, Ibrahim, and again, it goes back to, remember, we do one live, we talk about like one Kwesi guy, na Ghana, where they talk na AYV, say the way where Africa they go, so especially West Africa, they say that they see future military coup them for happen more. Ibrahim, the way things then they go so, if military coup happen, trust me, democracy, una way they talk with democracy. Not so we una they blame or where they talk. Because when they talk about the options the way they out there. Not so we una they blame that the one day when they destroy the democracy. Because if a military coup were to happen today, Ibrahim, trust me, they will get the backing of ECOWAS. And not only, if even ECOWAS want to be hypocritical, we will remind them and say, go back to like the meeting the way una hold like back in December and go see what you una talk. We una mention the things that when they cause military coup, when they cause like bad things them like a country. Go back to it. They will get the backing, Ibrahim. And this na the thing, like the one day when they destroy the democracy, then they talk. We when they talk about the options that were available because we care about Salone people's lives. The one day we're willing, we're ready and elect Salone deeply. If they take over that country, they will get the backing of ECOWAS.
Right, but you know, and Kashi they make it clear, and also in as much as there are options in the constitution and everything, he's no party to any coup, you don't know about anything, but those
Absolutely.
are some of the things we can happen anyways.
Absolutely.
In a country like Salone.
We don't I mean, there is no way I would prefer coup or military government to democracy.
Absolutely.
There is no way out. Hey, like, I don't work and dream and prefer.
Yeah.
But
again, like
if
I
they destroy,
you
when they do what in democracy supposed for say we for do, they don't leave people with no option.
Absolutely. And you know, stakeholders across the country, I hope so everybody go reflect on this message properly and see where we they come out from. We got to take away this monofocal lens, this tribalistic lens. We got to imbibe and cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism, where loyalty should lie to the state, not to your political party, not to your sections, not to your ethnic group, not to your tribe, not to you politician where you elect because you elect them, not to the loyalty for the until every Sierra Leonean puts Salone force. There is no way where the minds would be open to what we're talking about. Salone people, we're not the kind of have for talk because we're full. We're not getting for do. No, we are all self-made people at this place now. I can wake tomorrow morning and say I don't want to do social media and they talk again. I mean, right, I know they talk again. Nobody really can force me because you know what you do. Nobody really pay me. Nobody can influence me. You know, so but we're doing this for that people in our village. Where I see them picking away sick, the woman they sick, the woman they die. Those things now I make what they do what they do. Now I make me personally they do what they do because of those people where they suffer inside the capital city of Freetown. Then young lady where they broke stone for survive. Those people that they think of when people like Cherry Coco they live a lavish life, living a very beautiful life. For the Parliament 15 years. All kind deal they don't sign, all kind mining deal they don't sign, all kind concessions they don't sign. My good God, in a democracy like Africa where we know see corruption is rampant, you know, at some point we have to subpoena the financial records of Honorable Cherry Coco and all these members of parliament to see. Because if a member of parliament gets accounts where he gets something $1 or $2 million, we have to ask these questions. Where this money come out? You know, we have to see a paper trail, do some, you know, audit, you know, forensic audit analysis for see what's in there happen. We have to get down to the bottom of these things. But Sierra Leone deserves better representation. For Cherry Coco go to ECOWAS parliament, go run away there. He turn way for defend and talk and go against the lies of city Tunis. Cherry Coco, no be there. Mali Spain, walk out. Hey, Salone. Anyway, Kashi comrade, I don't know if we want to continue how. But I want
to. I think we should leave it here. Well, comrade, I don't know if you have anything for say.
No, I think we don't say it all. Yeah. Go to the animal. The old man go watch the video, so now we know exactly whether they're sincere to Salone or whether they're not sincere. Catch folks, I can keep saying this. I don't see them. I'll keep saying this thing until we critically understand whether they're sincere, whether they pretend Salone they remain at the same point. APC, they're not able to figure out this time.
Absolutely.
Because they no need for go to Moriman or they need for go up do record science for them know exactly then they sell out or them are the honest or the dishonest. Every action they speak loud by itself, Ibrahim. The actions speak louder than the voice. The actions of the one in that ECOWAS parliament, if you know but no learn nothing from this then we are doomed. And you know, Ibrahim sometimes for even talk about Salo, if you not be careful, God not direct you. He was say, no, let me set it remote. Because not to say papa, not to say this alone name, my family name. For say we have family name, then I say that you know. But we keep to do what we are doing. So if you not learn nothing, then I know see we still get a long way for go. We know we give up. This is fight for a long haul.
Absolutely. And comrade, I'll be one for butting on that guy with the right for President Kuruma. I think 90 in charge of like in social media platforms, them. I think 90 regulate and control the postings and all that stuff. I see what you say. You see another forum, they talk about gibberish and nonsense. You know, I think former President Kuruma for beginning to examine closely the people already close to him and see exactly what their motives are. Because if this Ishmael guy, they go and defend Jerry Koko, the same person will sit down and accept a ruling from a judge who say the executive of former President Nkrumah was illegal, then drive them, they say them vacate the office. If this guy, they go and defend, they talk all kind of nonsense, instead of if they push the agenda of the educate people, and these are the guys who for come safe on social media, get platform like what we get on Facebook, they come live and push and propagate for the former president. But then you know, then corner WhatsApp group, then they can talk nonsense. They people like come record to go see them. But we'll deal with that at another date. But until now, comrades see them. But these are just some of the things I think say President Nkrumah should pay attention to. But anyways, we're left for now. Bye bye everybody. Cherry Coco. If you're done with Parliament, if you don't have to represent with people, commodity. If you cannot stand the heat in the kitchen, get out of the Parliament. It is simple. Mali Spain. If you cannot stand the heat in the kitchen, get out of the Parliament. Not overdue. Not overdue. This is disgraceful. This was the saddest day, one of the saddest days in Sierra Leone political history. And bye-bye, everybody. Cherry Coco, not forget his symbol. Mali Spain for lost their symbol. All these terrible members of parliament for lose their symbol. We discuss the PRS system tomorrow back. I got in power. Bye-bye, everybody.